Hello, today we'll be talking about Klink, the first of 3 pure steel Pokémon introduced in Gen 5, the other 2 being its evolutions, Klang and Kling. Klink's previous BYC dates are October 17th, 1997, August 7th, 2000, May 29th, 2003, March 19th, 2006, January 7th, 2009, October 29th, 2011, August 19th, 2014, June 9th, 2017, March 30th, 2020, and January 19th, 2023. I'm unsure if Klink is supposed to be the equivalent of Magnemite, or Beldum, or just an original idea that happens to take the concept of multiple pieces making something bigger. I most know Klink, along with Klang and Kling, for being controversial Pokemon this generation, as they are based on gears some fans thought was uninspired, which I disagree with. It's certainly odd, but I still think it's creative. Anyway, let's get into the Bulbapedia article. Hello and welcome to the Bulbapedia section of the video. Today we'll be talking about Klink, the gear Pokemon, whose number is 0/599. This is what it looks like. Its type is Steel, abilities, plus or minus. Clear body is its ability. Gender ratio is gender unknown. Catch rate is 130 or 26.5%. Breeding is a group mineral, hatch time 20 cycles. Height is 1 foot or 0.3 meters. Weight is 46.3 pounds or 21 kilograms. Base experience yield is 60, leveling rate is medium slow. EV yield is 1 and defense, shape is that. Has no feet, so it has no footprint. Pokedex color is gray and base friendship is 70. Klink is a steel type Pokemon introduced in Gen 5. It evolves into Klang starting at level 38, which evolves into Kling starting at level 49. Biology: Klink is a Pokemon resembling 2 interlocking gears with 6 teeth each. The teeth of the gears are light gray with a darker central region. Each gear has a white X in place of its left eye, while their right eyes have a black pupil and white sclera. They have round turquoise noses and small mouths. Klink can launch itself at opponents. Klink and its evolved forms are the only known Pokemon capable of learning the move Gear Grind. Prior to Gen 7, Shift Gear was also one of its signature moves. Once 2 bodies have joined, they cannot combine with any others, or they will become separated. Klink generates its life energy by spinning and is generally found in caves. According to Professor Juniper, the first recorded evidence of this Pokemon dates to around 100 years ago in the Chargestone Cave. She believes that it suddenly appeared in the cave at that time. However, it is also believed that Klink are the inspiration behind the first gears invented by ancient people. Evolution: Klink evolves into Klang, which evolves into Kling. So Klink, Klang. Game data Pokedex entries. In Gen 5 Black, the 2 mini-gears that mesh together are predetermined. Each will rebound from other mini-gears without meshing. White, interlocking 2 bodies and spinning around generates the energy they need to live. Black 2 and White 2, 2 bodies comprise a fixed pair. They spin around each other to generate energy. In Gen 6, X is White's entry, Y is Black's entry, Omega Ruby is White and X's entry, and Alpha Sapphire is Black and Y's entry. In Gen 8 Sword, the 2 mini-gears that compose this Pokemon are closer than twins. They mesh well only with each other. Shield, it's suspected that Klink were the inspiration behind ancient people's invention of the first gears. Game locations. Side game locations. Stats, base stats, HP 40, attack 55, defense 70, special attack 45, special defense 60, speed 30 for a total of 300. Type effectiveness, damage normally by ghost, water, electric, and dark. Weak to fighting, ground, and fire, all for double, immune to poison. Resistant to normal, flying, rock, bug, steel, grass, psychic, ice, dragon, and fairy. Notes: if this Pokemon is given a ring target, the effectiveness of poison-type moves is 1, so go from 0 to 1. Prior to Gen 6, the effectiveness of Dark-type and Ghost-type moves were half, so both went from half to 1. Learn set by leveling up. 1. Thunder Shock and Vice Grip for Bind, 8 Charge, 12 Charge Beam, 16 Metal Sound, 20 Automatize, 24 Discharge, 28 Screech, 32 Gear Grind, 36 Lock-On, 40 Shift Gear, 44 Zap Cannon, and 48 Hyper Beam. By TM/TR, TM08 Hyper Beam, 14 Thunder Wave, 16 Screech, 21 Rest, 24 Snore, 25 Protect, 32 Sandstorm, 39 Facade, 58 Assurance, 76 Round, and 80 Volt Switch. For the TRs, TR08 Thunderbolt, 20 Substitute, 26 Entour, 27 Sleep Talk, 35 Uproar, 46 Iron Defense, 63 Power Gem, 70 Flash Cannon, and 86 Wild Charge. By breeding, there's nothing. By tutoring, in the Sword and Shield expansion pass, you can get Rising Voltage. In Sword and Shield, it can get Steel Beam. In the Sword and Shield expansion pass, it can get a Steel Roller. That's the first time this has ever happened, I think, where we've had, like, the expansion pass and the Sword and Shield and the expansion pass. By transfer from another generation, 6 and 7 Confide, 5 through 7 Double Team, Frustration, Gravity, Hidden Power, Magic Coat, Magnet Rise, Mere Shot, Recycle, Return, and Rock Polish, Frustration, Hidden Power, Mere Shot, and Return don't work anymore. 5 and 6 Rock Smash, 6 Secret Power, that doesn't work anymore. 6 and 7 Shockwave, 5 through 7 Signal Beam and Swagger, Signal Beam doesn't work anymore. 7 Telekinesis, that doesn't work anymore. And 5 through 7 Toxic. Side game data, I got all this. Pokepark 2, Wonders Beyond, and the Pokepark Bad entry. He worked as a gear, moving the elevator in the warehouse, but now he is free to enjoy his life. Got all this. Evolution data, Klink, level 38, Clang, level 49, Kling Clang. Sprites here, so you've got pretty much the same. Colors are slightly different. That makes sense. Max Sprite, that makes sense. Shiny is just kind of gold, and green for the blue, and maybe a darker gray for the center. In Gen 6, you get the models. Pretty good adaptation, I'd say. In Gen 7, not really much changes. In Gen 8, you get the much better models. Homes, you get these models. Animation, Klink in Pokemon the series, Black and White. And all this. Pokedex entries in Black and White, episode 63, in Ash's Pokedex. Klink, the gear Pokemon. In order for Klink to survive, it produces energy by spinning its twin, interlocking bodies. In the manga, Klink in Pokemon Adventures. Got all this. In the TCG, Trivia, Klink represents June in the Unova horoscope. In Gen 5 games, Klink's battle animation shows that its faces spin at a greater speed than its gear's teeth. This is inconsistent with its evolutions, whose gears and faces rotate at equal speeds. The idea for Klink's evolutionary line came from Ken Sugimori, while the designs were done by Keiko Moritsugu. Origin. Klink is based on gears, specifically. It appears to be based on a pair of interlocking spur, helical, or herringbone gears. Klink also resembles the simplest concept of the perpetual motion machine, as it is just two gears that repeatedly spin each other. Name origin. Klink may be derived from Klink, onomatopoeia for metal lightly striking a surface, may also involve link or click. Gyaru may be derived from gear. In other languages, references, related articles, external links. Let's move on. Now let's watch Klink's first scene in the anime. Hello and welcome to the anime portion of the video. Today we'll be watching the 14th movie. This scene exists in both versions of the film. In this film, Ash Ketchum, the main character's traveling companions Silent and Iris, as well as faithful Pokemon Pikachu and Iris' Xu, have come to Eindhoek Town for a Pokemon battle competition. There's the Klink.
Ladies and gentlemen, moms and dads, girls and...
I would say that is Klink's first scene in the anime. Let's move on. Now let's see why other people love Klink. Now let's look at fan art. Welcome to the fan art section of the video. Nobody sent in fan art, so instead we're looking at TV art fan art. Those of you aren't familiar with the series, what we do is we go through these images until I find an image that doesn't contain a Klink. This is Sounds by Danny, my brother. So I've got this, I guess, a little bit more simplified image of Klink here on this background. Very well done. This is number 599 Sounds by Professor Snap. So I've got this Pokemon Go image of Klink in this factory here. That's kind of fun. This is Klink Mouth by Itachi Roxas. So you've got Kirby using mouthful mode from Kirby in the Forgotten Land on one of the heads of Klink here. That's kind of fun. Very well done. This is Sitting Cuties by number 0599. 10 Klink by Philb. So we've got this plush of Klink here on this background. Number 0599, Klink Steel, Pokemon, copyright Nintendo, wallpaper, Zelo Ego. And this is a literature post, so we'll move on. Thanks to everyone who submitted fan art. I won't be streaming tonight as I simply don't have time. Tomorrow I'll be talking about Clang. As always, this isn't my proper outfit, you'll see me tomorrow.